Developing a career fair of the future for teens and college kids. It'll be, we'll pilot a very small version of it, but in a partnership with South by Southwest or simultaneous to South by. If anyone wants to say anything to a kid, just tell them that. And it doesn't matter if they want to open a shoe store. They do not have to solve world poverty. Right? They can make regular decisions and still add to the value of the planet, and it will be important that they do that. And I think if we could get that message out more authentically and encouragingly, we would see a drop in anxiety and depression and, God forbid, suicide.
If you could briefly describe what does the career fair of the future look like? I can't even imagine that it would look anything like what we see.
First of all, I need to name. This is where I'm a lousy entrepreneur. I'm sure everybody on this video is going to send me like 37 names that will be better than what I've got. But it really is a discussion about what the world of work would look like and jobs look like. And so because kids have short attention spans and it is a Sunday in the middle of exams and there's a bunch of other stuff going on, we were programming it to be 4 short modules, about 90 minutes, in which we will have someone like a Pascal or me or someone set the big stage, but only for 7 to 10 minutes. Like, it is not a 30-minute talk. About the vastness of what is possible, and then we will pick a theme for each one. So the first will probably be the future of civic life. So imagine what cities will look like, governance could look like, food would look like. What does it mean to live in 20 years from now? What will vertical farming be like? Will we have smart roads? It was really interesting. I was talking to another Singularity member yesterday about his view of mobility, and he wants dumb cities so that we actually have smart technology, which is fascinating. So just that kind of conversation for about 25 minutes. Then we're going to have the kids break into tables with mentors and start to imagine all the jobs that would be created in that world. So you imagine that's the way that civic life would look. What are some of the jobs that would exist, either that still exist now but might take a different form, or new jobs that would be created that no one ever thought of before, or work. And again, I don't know that I will think of them as jobs as much as roles, because I think that we will have roles instead of jobs. And then I want to flip it so that then there's a youth panel. So then I actually want to hear from 5 or 6 kids that were at each of those tables and had ahas, and I want grown-ups to listen to the kids.